Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be taking you through a full body flow mat class. You don't need any equipment. We're going to sort of just continuously move throughout the class and just really find a nice stretch and lengthening feeling throughout the class. So when you're ready, come and join me at the top of your mat. I have a doggy again today. Let's see how this goes. So standing at the back of your mat, just think about stepping your feet directly underneath your hips. And then when you're ready, take an inhale breath, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Good. As you inhale, open through the chest, let the eye line follow. And then as you exhale, dive the hands forward, notch into chest, and roll yourself all the way down. Let the knees bend and let your chin hang heavy to your chest. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, press into the heels, tuck your tailbone, rolling yourself all the way up, joint by joint. Restack, your head is the last to lift. 4 times, reach the arms up towards the sky. Inhale, open through the chest, let the eye line follow. Then as you exhale, dive the hands forward, roll it down, get that feeling that the lower abdominals lift away from the waistband of your pants. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, press into the heels. Tuck your tailbone, roll yourself all the way up. Good, 2 more and just let it flow in your own time. Pressing up, joint by joint. Feel like you grow a little taller and a little lighter. Let's do that one last time. Exhale, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, dive the hands forward. As you roll yourself all the way down, let the knees bend and just hang out at the bottom. We're doing a halfway lift. I want you to start to straighten your legs, lengthen your spine, come up halfway, eye line to the top of your mat. And then exhale, fold yourself forward and let the chin hang heavy. Good, when you're ready, let's do that 6 times. Let's lift up halfway, lift the chest, eye line to the top of your mat. And then exhale, fold yourself forward. Good, so really finding that lengthening sensation through the back of the legs. Into the low back. 2 more. You're gonna have to get off my mat, you're in my way. On that last one, good, fold yourself forward. And then you're going to walk yourself out into a high plank position. So we're stepping up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, I just want you to hold that high plank. Good, breathe into it. And then when you're ready, press energy down into the hands and just take a pike of the hips up towards the sky. Good, start to pedal out through the heels from one side to the other. Fun, again, that beautiful stretch down into the back of the legs. Good, across the top of the shoulders. Last 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. And then when you're ready, you're going to roll yourself all the way back to plank. I'm going to take my left leg, it floats up off the mat. I pull the knee in and then step my foot between my hands. From there, taking a rotation. So I'm rotating to the side of the leg that's forward. So my left, come back down, let your hands find the mat. And then can you step yourself back into that plank position. Take a pike of your hips up to the sky. And then when you're ready, roll yourself forward to plank. Good, you're going to step that left foot forward 1 more time, let it land. And now, just that left arm, we're going to rotate up, let the hand tap down 1, and we twist 2, and 3, and 4, 5, last one is 6, bring both hands down onto the mat. Let your right back knee relax down, unravel the feet, and then reach both arms up towards the sky. And again, just find that little bit of extension. Open up through the arms, circle them around. Let your hands find your mat. Back toes curl under. You lift up, and then you're going to step back, and you're going to find your high plank. Good, go ahead, take a pike. Stretch the hips up towards the sky. This time it's going to be the right leg that's going to flow through. Pull the knee into the chest. Foot lands between the hands, and then I rotate to the right. Good, come back to center. I'm going to step my right foot back, find plank. Pike the hips up. Good, and when you're ready, flow through. Right foot floats up. Pull the knee in. Let the foot land, and then we twist. 6, tap, and 5, 4, 3, 2. On that last one, let the back knee land, unravel the feet, and then reach both arms up to the sky. Feel like you gently tuck your tailbone. Feel a deeper stretch into that left hip. Circle the arms around. Bring both hands back down onto the mat. Left toes curl under. Find your low lunge. Step back to plank. And this time, pike your hips up to the sky. But now can you walk your hands in underneath you for 1, 2, 3, 4. And just gently roll yourself good all the way up. From there, we're going to take it into a squat. So feet directly underneath your hips. I'm just going to step forward to the middle of my mat. Legs come down into a squat. Reach the arms up. Press up through the heels. Squeeze your glutes. Reach for 2. So almost imagine that you're sitting back down into a chair. Keeping the back nice and long. Good, belly in. Can we add in a calf raise? So as you straighten the legs, rise up onto the toes, lower the heels, come down into your squat. Rise up onto the toes, lower the heels, come down into that squat. 6 to go. Last 3. We're going to add on into. On your next one, can we stay down into that squat? Like you leave your hips behind, but now spiral, rotate through your spine. The chest opens to the left. Come back to center. Stand all the way up. Calf raise at the top. And lower. Find your squat. This time rotate, twist, open your chest to the right. Come back to center. Stand all the way up. Rise up onto the toes. And we come down and twist to center and rise. Twisting to the right, to center, rise one more time each side. And we open, center, and rise up. Last time, take it to the right, to center, rise up. And then one last time, I want you to come down, hold into that squat. From there, can we lift the right heel up and down? Lift, lower, try and keep your hips level. Good. 5, 4, getting ready to change in 3, 2. On that last one, let's go left heel lifts and push through the heel. 2, 3, 5 to go. And 4, 3, and 2. On that last one, stand all the way up. Good, roll yourself down one more time. And we're going to step back out into a high plank. So hands back onto the mat. Step your feet out from underneath you. Remember, if it feels more comfortable, you can come down onto your forearms if that feels better to hold your plank. We're going single knee taps. The left knee taps down and then press back to plank. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On that last one, We change and we tap 8. Think about lifting out of the shoulders. Find that breath into the side of the ribcage. 4. 3 to go. Last 2. On that last one, let's gently soften yourself all the way down. See if you can come through a push-up and then relax and unravel your feet. Good, let your forehead relax down onto your mat. When you're ready, let's press up just into that half swan. So press the forearms down into the mat. Lift your eye line to a halfway point. Feel that little squeeze into the back of the shoulders. And then gently fold yourself forward. And let's go ahead, press the forearms down. Take your eye line to the top of your mat. And then gently fold yourself forward. And pressing up. Good, and bringing your forehead down 2 more times. And then if that feels like enough, you're going to stay there for your next 6. Otherwise, you can start to increase your range, starting to press up, elbows lift off the mat, and you open up through that full swan or cobra. And then gently folding yourself forward. Feel that lifting and that scooping of the abdominals. And we come down and we press up, opening through the chest, opening through the back, and come all the way down. Should feel really nice. Sometimes you can take your hands a little wider, just listen and do what feels good for your body. Let's do that 2 more times. And then we're going to see if we can flow back up through your high plank position. So you can advance it by coming straight up onto the toes. Otherwise, let's go from a half plank to a full plank. So shift your hands a little further back. Press up, keep the knees down, curl your toes under, lift yourself up high plank, and then go ahead, pike your hips up to the sky, walking the hands in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and rolling yourself all the way up. But from there, we're going to come into a little bit of a side lunge series. So standing long ways into the center of your mat. I'm taking my left leg. You could do the opposite to me, so it could be your right. And I'm going to step it out and externally rotate. So my toes on that left foot are pointing to the top of the mat. My toes on the right foot, just see how it feels. They're facing forward. But if you feel like you want to slightly externally rotate them back out to the top of your mat, go ahead. From there, we're going to reach the arms out. I'm going to sink a little bit deeper into that lunge and then just press up, straighten out of that front leg. And we come down, get as low as you can, and then press out through that left heel 2. And we lower, and we press up 3. Go, we're going to add on a layer. Come with me to advance. As you come down into that lunge, left arm drops, right arm twists up to the sky. Bring yourself back to center. Now press up through that front leg. Good, and we come down. Slide your left arm down the inside of the knee, twist. Come up through center, and then straighten out front leg. And we come down, and twist. Good, come back up through center. Press through that front heel. Go just like 2 more times. And just remember, you could just take your twist to there. Good, to challenge your balance, you slide that arm all the way down to the floor. 1 more. Good, we twist. We come all the way up. Straighten that front leg. And now slide your right hand down the leg. And just rotate back. Reaching the left arm up to the sky, you should get that beautiful stretch up through the side of the body. When you're ready, come all the way up. I'm going to pivot my back foot towards the top of the mat. Go ahead, find your balance. And then again, I'm sinking into that front leg. Reach the arms forward. Pressing through that front heel. I circle the arms out and around. And then reach forward. Good, come all the way up through the torso, front knee stays bent, and then reaching it forward. Good, you should start to feel that heat building through that front supporting leg. 3 to go. And 3. And 2. On that last one, as I come up, reach the arms forward, let the hands float down onto the mat. And I'm just going to wiggle myself through center. Yeah, feet wide, and just hang out there into a flat back position. Maybe take a little wiggle from one side to the other. And we're going to flow through it straight to the other side. So when you're ready, coming all the way around, that front foot is going to point to the top of the mat. Back foot can stay square or slightly turn out, just do what feels good for your body. When you're ready, reach your arms out to the side, get as long as you can into that lunge, and then press up through that front heel. And we press down, pushing up through that front heel. Good. So remember, we're just adding on and creating layers to the movement. So if this is what feels good for your body today, I just want you to stay here. Otherwise, we go ahead and we add that twist. Right arm to the inside of the knee. You could come just to there to increase your balance. Challenge, come all the way down. We come up through the torso first. Now press up through that right heel. And we come down. And we twist. And we come up. Press up through that right heel. And we come down. And twist. Lift. Press through that right heel 3 more times. And 2. Last one. Good, let's reverse that stretch. Straighten the front leg. Slide your back hand down your back leg, reaching your top arm over. Feel that beautiful stretch up through the right side of your waist. And then when you're ready, come all the way up. You're going to pivot that back foot around, find your balance, and now we take it through your tippy bird, you hinge, lengthen, come up through the torso, circle the arms around, and you reach forward. We come up, circle the arms out and around, 8 times. Starting to feel a little bit of heat through that front leg. Good, you still got that beautiful hip opener stretch on that left side. 4, 3, 2 more. And on that last one, good, come all the way down. Let your hands find your mat. Swing yourself back through center. Let your upper body hang. And just gently, good, swing from one side to the other. Good, just to keep flowing through. One last time. I'm just going to walk back to face the top of my mat. Doesn't really matter which way you go. I've just gone back to my first side. Then see if you can step your back foot in underneath you and then lowering yourself all the way down to sit onto your mat. From there, straighten your legs out, sit as tall as you can, and just see how it feels to take a roll down, thinking about the waistband of your pants connecting down to your mat first, and relax your arms by your side. Good, let's come into an abdominal series from here. Bring your legs to tabletop. Good, bring your hands behind your head. Let's do 10 chest lifts and release. And we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try and deepen from your center each time you curl up. On that last one,
Hold your chest lift. Remember, if you get any pain through your neck, just relax your head back down. We're going to gently grab hold of your left knee, pull it into the chest, extend the right leg forward. Now switch the legs and switch. So single leg stretch, getting that push, pull feeling happening from the hip. Good, again, as you pull in, start to feel that scoop through those lower abdominals. Could you curl up a tiny bit higher? 2 more each side. We're going for a hamstring pull. On that last one, extend the right leg forward. Now, can you reach your left leg to the sky, grab the back of the leg, and then you feel like you pulse that left thigh bone in 1, 2, switch the legs, catch the right, pulse, pulse, and switch, starting to feel like that pulling or that pulsing again is coming from a deepening of the abdominals. Let's do one more slow, and now let's pick up the pace and let's switch, 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 switch for 4, 3, 2. On your last one, bring both legs back to tabletop. Bring your hands behind your head, and then let's come in to your crisscross. Rotate to that left-legged tabletop as the right leg extends, and then twist across. And remember, if that straight leg starts to feel too much at any point, keep the knees bent. That's it, almost there. Starting to feel the side of the waist. Really working. You've got 4, 3, 2. On that last one, bring both legs back to tabletop. Hug the knees into your chest. When you're ready, hold that chest lift one last time, and then double leg stretch. Extend the legs up and forward as the arms lift. Now circle the arms around, pull the heels in, and the arms and the legs stretch too. Circle around and pull in. Just going to wiggle myself up a little close to my wall and reach. And 4, 8 times. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And release all the way down. Good, see how it feels coming through a roll up. If it's not quite there for you today, just bring yourself to seated, however feels good. If you're doing the roll up with me, inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, reach the arms to the sky, nod chin to chest. Deepen the abdominals and keep rolling yourself forward. Stretch forward towards the toes and then restack, sit up nice and tall. We are going into a back support, so kind of like a high reverse glute bridge, and then we've got one more set of side body work and you will be all done. So for the first variation, you can actually do this whichever way feels more comfortable for your hands. I prefer to have my fingertips facing in, and then just really feel like you lift up and out of the chest. From there, you're going to press down into the heels, press down into the hands, and lift yourself up into a high bridge position. And then feel like you hinge from the hips and just hover or land your bum all the way down onto the mat. Press into the heels, drive up high bridge, squeeze the glutes, and pull in 8 times. Good, so again, we're really working into the whole back chain of the body. Good, last 4, 3, 2. On that last one, lower the hips all the way down. And now I'm going to turn my fingertips so they're pointing to the outside. And I'm having my right hand behind me, left arm extends forward. From there, can you go into a single arm high bridge? And as you do that, reach the arms over. Good, find that little bit of extension. Come down, hover, or Lower the hips. 5 times, press up, down. And remember, you can always come back to that first variation and just do a second set of 8. On your last one, lower the hips to change or find that hover. Left arm comes down, right arm goes forward, and we press up. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower the hips all the way down. Good, give those shoulders a little roll down and back. From there, turning onto your side. I'll give you the option today. You can come down onto the forearm. If you'd like to advance, you can come up into your full advanced side support. The easiest way is to cross the legs. So top leg is crossed to the front, bottom leg is crossed to the back. Feel like your top or your bottom hand, I should say, is slightly forward. And then using your feet to propel you up into a side support, squeezing those inner thighs together. Good. From there, you dip your hips down, bring your top hand to the hip, and now you stretch, reach up and over. 8 times, and you dip down, and you press up and over. Think about that half reach. So it's exactly the same movement if you're on your forearms. Yeah, you just feel a little more supported through the shoulders. And dip down, and we come up. Good. 3, 2. On that last one, lower your hips all the way down onto the mat. Good, scoop your legs in underneath you. See yourself tall, reach your arms out to the side, and then just take a little mermaid stretch and reach out. Good, when you're ready, reach the arms out to the side, flick your legs to the other side. So you can choose either that forearm variation, going to do this again in that high side support. Top leg is crossed in front, bottom leg is crossed back, and then my bottom arm is slightly forward of the shoulder. So then as I push into the feet, I bring my weight over the shoulder. And now the hips dip down, and we press up 1, and lift 2, and 3. Gotta remember, always option just to hold that side support. Halfway, and 3, 2. On that last one, bring your hips all the way down, scoop your legs in underneath you, and then when you're ready, just take it in to that reverse mermaid. Feels so good, it makes the whole thing worth it. Then, when you're ready, just gently bring yourself up into a standing position. Good, one last time, just bring yourself to the center of your mat, and then let's take it into one more roll down. So just taking a breath out. As you inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. If you have a little bit more range, can you take that stretch, that extension a little further? And then dive the hands forward, roll yourself all the way down. Again, let the knees bend. Maybe even tuck your hands underneath your toes. And then just 4 times, straighten out through the back of the legs. Go and just take note of how your body feels. You should have a little more length through the hamstrings. Hopefully a bit looser through the low back. Good. And then roll yourself all the way up. Good. Gently rebuild the spine one last time. Your head is the last to lift. Good, rolling those shoulders down and back. And you are all done. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.